Why people go they compare May Edochie issue with Annie Idibia? It don't make sense at all. These two people so their issue and different issue with different grants. It just surprise me, they baffle me, see when they compare these two matters together. Similar now. I beg my people, I'm gonna get so real again for inside matter.
I saw a video Izowede made where she compared May Edochie to Annie Dibia. In her comparison, she said that May didn't genuinely love Yor the way Annie loved Two-Face. It was Annie that truly loved Two-Face, whereas May did not love Yor.
You know what I say happened? Annie Dibia never uttered a word. She never came out to acknowledge anybody. She never came out to thank anybody for the support, including her friends. She never talked about it. She don't give audience to anybody. There's no toxic fans supporting her. Nobody could drag her into this to say, oh, we are supporting her. We are fighting for her, bullying her husband and hiding for we are supporting her. Do you see how things they play when women keep her silence in a genuine, natural, real way for the person they used to love? This is somebody she once loved, no matter what. She don't utter word. She don't give anybody anything to take castigate this man. Whoever is dragging to Baba today for what he said or what he's doing, they are doing it on their own accord. Not because, oh, we want to use it to support Annie. We want to use it to support Annie. Annie needs support. No. Annie not acknowledge anybody. She not thank anybody for the support. She not nobody. She thank. Do you understand? Her silence is golden. This is the silence that I call golden. Genuine silence. She don't hide for anywhere the true stone. Nothing. She's genuinely like that. Shoo.
And the reason she gave was that May once publicly acknowledged and thanked her fans who were standing by her. Why Annie never did that? Annie never, acknowledged her fans for standing for her. But May did it one time like that. This logic is not only flawed, it is mind-blowing and disturbing at the same time. Let's be very clear here. May Edochie and Annie are two women with different stories, different situations, and they have different personalities. If they feel it so, they have different personalities. You don't expect both of them to be acting in the same manner. They are not the same people. May Edochie gave almost 2 decades of her life to her marriage. She supported her husband in every way she could and stayed loyal to her marriage, only to be blindsided publicly by news of his second marriage. Not in private, but online when every other person saw the news. May we put ourselves another person's shoe now. Okay, when that happened, May stayed silent just like Annie did. She never dragged her husband, never cursed out Judy, never started online drama. She was excited to start buzzing like every other person would, but she never did. She didn't insult anyone. She simply chose to protect her peace and her children. So in the process of all of this, the unthinkable happened. May suffered a deeper loss. Her son, a bright, healthy teenage boy. And in my opinion, the emotional trauma from watching his once loving father dance with another woman online while ignoring his mother's pain, that action of Yule affected that child deeply. No one will ever convince me that heartbreak didn't play a role in that boy's passing. You know, get what the person won't tell me, make her believe otherwise. The emotional trauma the family faced, the constant cry of his mother, the pain his father was causing the mother, the destabilization of their once united family, the mockery from his peers in school. That child died in silence. If you don't want to believe it, that's what it just be. That child may pick died in silence. Your deserves every criticism is getting online. Why? Because just 5 weeks after the tragic death of his son, he came out dancing on social media with his new wife. When May and even the public were still mourning the loss of the teenage boy. Not only boy, a teenage boy, 16 years old Pekin. As parents who lost a young, healthy, grown-up son, May needed emotional support from you to grieve and process the loss of, the loss of a child as parents. But he was busy dancing and celebrating with another woman. Hey! As if that wasn't painful enough, some people blamed May for the death of her son just because she refused polygamy. Online people saw the very flawed behavior of you and Judy, plus the insensitivity from the people blaming May for the death of her son. Everyone saw that May was clearly overwhelmed by the whole thing, that was happening around her all at once. The last thing she needed was the shameful shade she was getting from you and some insensitive individuals online. While all of this were going on, May still remained silent. She did not say anything. She still remained calm. This was when a community of online supporters formed the May Nation movement to start speaking and standing out in defense of May's dignity and, calling out injustice. And when the public, out of empathy, began to stand up for her, May didn't weaponize their support. She simply said, "Thank you." She acknowledged those who could see her pain and were not afraid to speak up for her. That was not a revenge in any means. That was not hate. That was just someone showing gratitude. She was just showing gratitude to people. She feels understood her pain. People like Izzy have tried to say that Annie never thanked her fans. So she loved Two-Face more than May loved Yo. But here's what they are missing. Some women say nothing at all. Others express gratitude to people, helping them, holding them up. But thanking your fans doesn't break your silence. It just shows how appreciative someone can be to her fans. You feel me? It just shows how somebody shows gratitude. Oh, I feel you. I see your support. I acknowledge it. I thank you. I'm grateful. So before anyone judges how May reacts or how she grieves, ask yourself this important question. Would you survive what May has endured? Would you? Either way, you are not in the position to measure one woman's love by another woman's silence. Both May and Annie were silent. Saying thank you to your supporters is not the same as being loud or vengeful. May Edochie doesn't deserve all this criticism, especially when you know you cannot endure what she has endured. She deserves our empathy and support. May she not go by herself now. When she by herself, is that what you would like? Would that be better for you? Because I'm sure you can't survive what May Edochie has endured. You can't, you for once. You for once are saying this nonsense. You can't endure what she has endured. Her story is not a spectacle, it's a scare. And the least we can do is treat it with compassion. In conclusion, if Yul had wanted public and social media respect, he should have behaved better than he did. Especially when, he lost his son, a teenage son, 16 years old son. Judy came out to question people who were like, this is creepy, their behavior dancing online a few weeks after the eye of the son. Judy came out to question people. If people are in position to tell you how to mourn his son. So I asked Judy, if you were the one who is the mother of that child that died, would you be dancing on social media after 5 weeks? Would you, just put yourself, Judy, put yourself in the position of May. Would you have been dancing on social media after 5 weeks of the boy dying? See, it's easier to, criticize people when you are not wearing their shoes. In my language, they said, Ebru ozu onyozo odike bunko. It literally means, if you carry person way by, other people where that by person no belong to, but they feel like saying a firewood they carry. But if you are somebody who has conscience, it will not be difficult for you to put yourself in May's shoe. Online people who are castigating Yo was exactly what Yo caused for himself. It was as a result of online people seeing how Yo conducted himself, especially when May's son died. Take May out of this equation. May is not the reason online people are castigating Yul and Judy. Judy came out after some few weeks of the boy died to sing why I not go make it younger. God loves her. God loves her because her co-wife lost a child. I mean, now I see the reason now. What is all this? Is your way? What is all this? Something you know you cannot phantom. Something you know you cannot take if you were in the position of May. Now I see the reason. God.